We welcome in Orioles manager Buck Showalter. Buck, what does this mean for your team?
Well, we'll see. It's obviously pending a physical, and we always try to be cautious where that's concerned. But we're excited about the possibility of putting Vladdy in the lineup. But I talked to him tonight in Dominican, and it certainly will help us stretch out our lineup a little bit. And you look at the teams that have been so successful in the American League; they just continue to create no real margin for error, and it just stretches out our lineup where we can kind of pass the baton and put another guy in a spot with a track record that that creates some problems for the opposition.
Buck, let's talk about your lineup. Guerrero not the only addition this offseason. How optimistic should Baltimore fans be going into this year?
Well, it's certainly something they have coming. It's been a tough road for us, and we've got to work very hard to regain that trust of our fans. But I think by the offseason that Mr. Angelos has allowed us to have, that we think we've made some strides. It'll all revolve around how quickly our young pitching comes. We think we've done some things to solidify the bullpen, and we all wish for help. But, we think we're more competitive, and hopefully our fans are feeding off that some, and we can do some things on the field this year that they'll be proud of.
You're in a ridiculously tough division, the AL East. Just how competitive do you think you can be in that division?
Well, I think it's a given with the teams in our division. The one thing that we're trying to stay away from is constantly belaboring that point. It is what it is. You get where you want to get, which is to be the last team standing. You're going to have to work your way through teams in that division anyway. So it's certainly, we know how tough it is. But, we like some of the strides that we made, and we're as curious as everybody else is to see, where we are compared to everybody else. But we have to worry about ourselves now and see where it takes us. That's what we've been looking at.
Buck Showalter, thank you for joining us here this evening on SportsCenter. We appreciate it.